feeling overwhelmed and anxious in your quest to find that perfect dream home? Being a buyer, especially the past few years, has been so difficult, and the market has been beyond challenging during the pandemic. Losing bids, limited time during showings, 15 minutes to see a 4,000 square foot house, the stress over spending more money than you really want to because you're in a highest and best situation. It's so overwhelming. Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Connor, licensed associate real estate broker and team leader with Julie Dream Homes team at eXp Realty of Connecticut. I'm also a registered dietitian and board certified functional medicine practitioner, and I own Healthy Ways Wellness Center at 366 Federal Road in Brookfield, an integrative wellness center. And I have 10 tips for managing stress as a buyer. In this video, I'm going to discuss 5 tips, and in part 1 of managing stress for buyers, I just discussed 5 additional tips. So check out that YouTube video. Number 1. Be prepared for the inspection process. I find that the inspection process is one of the most stressful periods for buyers. The home and septic inspectors are getting paid for finding problems, and that's really hard to hear for a buyer, especially a first-time home buyer who does not want to hear all the things that are wrong with the perfect dream home that they have found. It's so hard even to accept that the sellers are not going to fix all those little things that you really want to have fixed. And even like you don't like the paint color in the kitchen and you would prefer it to be white and it's yellow and oh my goodness, I have to repaint it. It's so stressful. Work with your realtor to prioritize the inspection request list. I typically only ask the seller's agent for health and safety items to be addressed, and I tell my buyers that that's what we're going to be doing. So I prepare them for the inspection process. And when there are items that the seller is unwilling to do for my buyers, we really sit down and talk about it and decide how important these items really are. Can you wait a year to paint that kitchen? Can you wait, a year or two to replace the floor that you really don't like? I have had many buyers work out a schedule of when they're going to fix things, and that makes them feel better putting it on paper. They're going to fix this after closing. They're going to take their time once they have the money. This can really put things in perspective and definitely reduce the stress of your situation. Number 2, try not to get emotionally attached to a house until you have a clear to close from the bank or your mortgage company. Anything can go wrong once you're in contract. I had a seller once back out of a contract because they decided that their granddaughter really wanted the family home. I've seen appraisals that were much too low and the buyers could not meet the appraisal gap and the seller wasn't willing to reduce the price of the home. I've seen buyers get denied a mortgage because of the loss of a job. Anything can happen, so hold tight. Say a prayer. Things are going to work out, but they may not, and you'll find that wonderful dream home soon enough. Number 3, do not spend any additional money that you don't absolutely have to spend once you've started the mortgage application process. I always warn buyers not to spend money that they absolutely don't have to spend. And I've heard situations of buyers purchasing a new car during the mortgage application process and now they've exceeded their debt to income ratio and they don't get the mortgage. Be very frugal once you apply for a mortgage. This is not a time to buy furniture for your new home. Trust me, do not buy anything that's not absolutely essential. And even if you're having trouble passing up that sale. And tip number 4, use meditation, yoga, mindfulness, gratitude, and prayer. There are numerous apps, there are numerous podcasts available to help you de-stress and decompress. Find out what methods of stress management are going to work for you. You may find that a different stress management technique works best based on your situation. And last but not least, number 5, Ask a lot of questions. No question is a dumb question, and if you're not sure about something, you should be asking. So often buyers get all worked up about problems that they're not responsible for solving. I've heard this happen time and time again. They're afraid to ask the simplest of questions that are causing them so much stress, but they have no control over them. It's my responsibility to take care of that, but they didn't ask me about it. I hope these tips have helped you and that you're going to have much less stress in the home buying process as a result. Please like and subscribe to my channel right below for more videos to help you during the home buying or the home selling process. Thank you so much for watching.